and a good day, everyone. Welcome to the J7409 Weather Channel. My name is Jewel. Thanks so much for clicking play, checking out all the weather with me today. Of course, it is Friday, June the 4th, 2021. I had rotten weather yesterday, folks. That's why you didn't hear from me, okay? My lights blinked. I never lost power, but it kept blinking a lot, so I didn't try to make a video. But here we have for today the NAM map, courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. We got a lot going on. I'm going to turn it on and let it roll through for you. Now, we got early season heat wave across the north central states and additional heavy rain for portions of the Gulf Coast. Now, this impressive early season heat's expected across much of the northern tier of the U.S. for today, extending into Saturday as we have this large upper level ridge. It's dominating the weather pattern across the northern plains and upper Midwest. Highs well into the 90s and perhaps even near 100 degrees are likely across portions of the Dakotas and Minnesota. Now, this will likely challenge some of the daily records indeed. It's going to also be quite warm across the desert Southwest with 100-plus degree readings expected for the lower elevations. Sister Golden Hair, expect another day of 100 degrees. Hopefully in the next 3 to 4 days, you're going to cool down a little bit. It's not going to be quite as hot across Texas and the deep south because of a weak upper low and abundant cloud cover and rainfall. Another thing making weather headlines close to the end of the week out is going to be this additional heavy rainfall across the central and western Gulf Coast region, particularly along Interstate 10 corridor between Houston and New Orleans. Now, moisture-rich flow from the Gulf of Mexico will intercept a weak low boundary over this region. That's going to promote the development of numerous showers and storms through Saturday, with the potential for another 2 to 4 inches of rain that, of course, can result in instances of flooding. Now, moderate to locally heavy rains also expected along the southeast coast and the Florida Peninsula, although the heaviest rain should be offshore by lunchtime today for the eastern coast and Florida. We do have some flood warnings up this morning for parts of the coastal counties of northeastern North Carolina, but that should go away hopefully by lunch or there just a little after. Checking out the severe weather for today before I get going. Day before yesterday, we did have a tornado which was not expected in Duplin County, North Carolina, just south of where I live. So for today, this is what it's looking like. We do have these severe thunderstorms that are going to be possible across parts of Montana and North Dakota this afternoon and evening. Also, just a little bit of northwestern Minnesota here. These should occur during the afternoon and evening hours. Looking like, as of now, you know how things change, the most threat and the primary threat is going to be damaging wind gusts that can occur. Tornadoes are less than 2% across the lower 48 today. Doesn't mean one might not pop up. You know how that goes. But in this area, it would be more likely if one did. Now, this is number 2 in the yellow. We have a number 1 marginal outlook for severe weather in the outlining areas going over into Minnesota from Montana and from New Jersey all the way down to South Carolina and the very eastern tip of Georgia. We'll take a look at those winds right now. 15%. Montana, North Dakota, and northwestern. Just a little bit of northwestern Minnesota. Now, a 5% chance outlines the other areas. As from southern New Jersey all the way down the coastline and the Piedmont areas of Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and a little of eastern Georgia we do have a 5% chance of some wind gusts popping up today. So far as hail goes, it's looking like it's all going to stay up. If any does produce, it's at a 5% chance in Montana. Now, as we go over to the National Hurricane Center, we check out the tropical weather outlook in 5 days. Looking like for the Atlantic, the Gulf, and the Caribbean, nothing's going to happen. Looks like nothing's expected in 5 days. However, we're going to check some things out. Just a little further down the line from 5 days. Something may pop up, something may not. We'll check all that out. Let's go check out the Eastern Pacific. Well, we still have Blanca. Right now, the winds are down to 30 miles per hour. It's getting into all that hostile environment, folks. It should just go on away and become just a regular old depression system pretty soon. The winds are 30. The pressure, 1,007 millibars. It's located 16.3 north, 115.6 west. It's moving west-northwest around 7 miles per hour. Now, disturbance number 1 is hopped on up there. It's a trough of low pressure. It's producing disorganized showers and thunderstorms several hundred miles south of Manzanillo, Mexico. Now, gradual development of this system is possible during the next several days, and a tropical depression could form late this weekend or early next week. It's drifting west-northwestward well off the coast of Mexico. In 2 days, it's 10%, and in 5 days, it has a 40% chance of occurring. Checking out what may be coming up in the near future, over on the Euro, we do have right in this area here a low that is trying to form right in here, as you can see. This little area right here. Whether it will move up and go on out, we'll see. It may not even form into a low, but we need to watch it. More than likely, it's probably going to get caught up with this high and just disintegrate, or either get caught up in this low and move on out and not bother us. Down on the islands, you're going to be having rain off and on and sea breezes off and on. These breezes are going to be gusty. But what is coming up in the future that may occur? Well, according to the Global Tropics Hazards Outlook from the Climate Prediction Center, not this week, but the following week, look right in here. Development of a tropical cyclone or tropical depression. It could be a tropical depression or of greater strength. Let's zoom in on this a little bit. We'll move the map over this way some. You can see it looks like, there it is, right there. Between the 9th and the 15th, it's going to be pushing up. It's either going to get pushed out or go into the Gulf. It's too far ahead right now to actually tell whether the highs and the lows and the other systems going through, which way it will go, what will happen to it. But it does look like just a little bit south of Cuba here, we might have a good chance of something developing. We have to watch it. We got to keep our eyes on it. Thanks for watching, my friends. I appreciate it a whole lot. Please share this information with your friends, your family, and on your social media. It helps me to keep people aware and safe of what might be coming their way. If you have not already subscribed, please remember to do that. Subscribe, click that bell, and check off all to ensure you get all my latest weather videos. And do not fret, I'll keep my eyes on the tropics in every way. Maybe this thing will die out. I hope it does. Or maybe it could become Bill. We'll have to wait and see. Have a good day, a safe day, a blessed day. Thanks for everything you do for me, and much peace, love, and kindness to each and every one of you. Thanks for watching.